Please welcome the challenger, James Buster Douglas. Introducing the one and only Iron Mike Tyson.
Remember the dressing room instructions. Shake hands and good luck both.
The stage is set. We're set to Tyson in the black trunks, traditional, and Buster Douglas. For Buster, it's which Buster Douglas looks pretty good in the early going here of this. In many of his fights, we're just underway here. 10-point Larry Rosadio of the United States, with the exception of Tony Tucker, who Mike won the IBF title from the U.S., and Mr. Uchiha from Japan. Whether he can sustain this, of course, Mike hasn't can't hold Mike off. Mike will dispose of him early. That right hand got through. And one thing noticeable right away here is it tagged him yet with a big blow. Look at them as they exchange here in round one. Backing up, and when he gets in tight, he's not just hanging on to Mike. It's about the heads coming together. You saw Mike's head, things that you're hoping for. But honestly speaking, as that big lunging left hook come right in the cheek there of Buster Douglas. You see what he got Mike. Mike may have taken it on the glove there, but Buster is here to fight. We listened to over the years that, you know, I think sometimes you get too close to it. You know, against the guys he won the title from, like Trevor Berbick, and what nobody else has been able to do, can he actually ever back Mike coming up to the closing seconds of this, the first one. Wow! With the right hand, right back and answers it with a wild left hand of his own. There's the bell, ending round one. I gotta tell you folks, this is exciting now. James Buster Douglas in white already has gone further than some of the opponents of Mike Tyson. Mike standing straight in front of him. Look at this, Buster landing some shots. Mike comes through. Not get through that time by Buster. Look at this, Buster landing some shots here. That Buster Douglas has landed over 50 punches, and Tyson's landed only 16. Actually, Octavio Miran Sanchez, but he goes by the last name Miran. Left hook of Mike Tyson. Oh, that's the first real telling blow by Mike Tyson. Didn't seem to bother him. This is the biggest night of his life. Midway through the second round, probably would be scored more even by the judges. Now the problem is the judges don't see those statistics. This is as good as, now let's see if Buster can hang on and keep him off. Instead, it's Buster coming back. You've seen it so many times before. Of course, Mike at any time lands that big shot. Even in the fight against Tony Tucker, which was a real tough fight, Buster probably scored the first round even and the second round in favor of Buster Douglas. You see Mike much more aggressive. He grabs on and holds. You see right there? And that prevents Mike fight than we ever dreamed of here in Tokyo. But you still, as I said, let's see how it goes here in round three. Mike looks like he's got the adrenaline flow going. That last July was felled in the first round.
Hey, don't do that.
By Mike Tyson. That one fight, you heard about Buster Douglas' mom passed away a short time. Hey, watch that head, Mike, when you come in. Said Larry Rosadio. He's the judge. Givens, and of course the death of custom out of good left hook to the body that forget. And Buster has that history of to get through the first round, and that's why Don King has brought this show on the road. Look at Buster landing. Thought we might not see. Hey, there's a grazing right hand gets through. The left hand. We're actually talking about Octavio Miran. Oh, an uppercut got through that. They tell me again, interesting information that Octavio Miran, the third hand, closing seconds now as the bell ends. Fight of it through the early going and then catch up with him in the later rounds with the big shot. If that's the strategy, then it's working, because certainly Buster Douglas is using a lot of energy. Hey, this is round four. Bob Sheridan here. We're in Tokyo, Japan. Toes not shooting out that left as much. Well, there he goes. As I said, he throws the left and the right. All the world telecasts we've done that have a little bit of swelling and puffiness by that left eye. See the jab followed by the right hand at this stage in Mike's young career. Giants play baseball most of the time, and again their philosophy may be to try to wear this big guy down, but at this stage, notice another thing about Buster, some pretty good hand speed. Off. Can he keep that left going? Well, gee, there's a right hand that gets through. Big fights, and you see, oh, there's Mike missing that big left. Japanese crowd of some 35,000 on hand here, enjoying what they certainly didn't. And all of a sudden, the big fella executes it. See him bounce ahead. And look at this. The first two big shots and 3 and 4 shots landed. And this one, he's able to slide back. A lot of that has to do with the height and reach that he has. Because they're the tallest guys that I can recall him fighting. You see that punishing body shot? With the ability to tie Mike's hands up. For some reason, Mike just doesn't look as aggressive and Buster filled with confidence as we go to round number 5. You know, Mike win 10 rounds and, I suppose, not intimidated at all. Now, you see what I mean about Mike Goff yet? And that will be an indication. Mike never used to be hit as much as he's been hitting this. I actually have Douglas winning 2, 3, and 4. And look, any place near Mike, they just tied him up and it made for a lackluster fight. Buster Douglas with Tyrell Biggs, that Mike, when he decides to pick up the pace, can do it. And don't ever forget that. Wow, that's a great thing. Oh, big right hand landed that time. Mike wants to drag this into some later rounds, but there was a real good right hand. He's winning the 5th round handily. And this is the 5th round, landed by James Buster Douglas. Not if 2, 3, or 4, Mike you saw landed that big left hook, and then he goes headhunting with the right hand, and that's what Aaron Snow has the midway portion of the. There's the ability of Buster Douglas again. You have graze the chin of Buster Douglas, and Douglas answering with loaded up shots from his own as the bell ends.
Tight on this side, Mike. You got a jab, right hand around here, left hook up here, come back with your right hand.
Come back, everything will be there. Everything will be there, champ. Come back, okay? Don't worry about it.
Mike just not moving laterally at all. He's standing and making himself a nice target. Great champions from the guys who were around for a while is how they face it. Buster has got the confidence of perhaps, you know, you go back to when I was stretching to score it even for that round. Tyson inside. Buster trying to get face adversity. And Mike has got to rebound from this because certainly Buster's having a good, that this is his night and all of that sort of stuff. But of course, one big shot from my man, I'm saying to myself, hey, is Mike mentally fatigued here? I think Mike probably having his best round of the fight to this point. Nice shots, guys, in the boxing game. Having the best night of his life in the 7th round. Bob Sheridan here in Tokyo, Japan. This is for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Look at Buster with the movement. Mike continues to stay flat from like Tyson can end all that speculation. And Mike looks like he's really trying to land a lot of things. His hands aren't real busy. He's throwing a lot of wide punches. And every time just say, you know, hey, maybe I can beat this guy, Muhammad Ali. And now you get the idea whether that could be the fight plan to drag it into the later rounds. But Buster not showing any signs of wear time that I've seen him in his career. Oh, nice. We haven't seen any uppercuts from Mike. We haven't seen him dip. Fabio Moran. Again, you see the jab. Definitely get the idea that Douglas is saying, hey, I can beat Tyson. He's not so. Mike Tyson, he still has thunder in both hands. And you get the idea now that the adrenaline's landed, but Buster's been able to gobble him up. See, that one just the way the fight's going to this point, you at least have to begin. How dangerous can he be? I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. There's the Mike Goff. And more often than not, he's landed. Oh, look at this shot. Things have come very easy for him so far. Now he's so tough. And when a fighter believes in himself, 5 and into 1986 when he was fighting a lot, having a very tough time of it against James Buster Douglas. The possibility of an upset because I have Buster considerably out in front of him. Doesn't seem to hurt Buster. He's in great shape, there's no question. But look at him put some stage here. Mike can land a big shot and end this fight.
Got to throw combinations.
Look at that swelling of the left eye of Mike. That can become a problem. And here we go with the 8th round. And let's see if Mike can sustain what he started in the 7th. Or left eye. Buster, a little abrasion by his left eye. Wow, with the right hand behind it. Let's see if we can get back to that. Oh, instead Mike lands a pretty good right hand of his own fight. And the fact of the matter is, it's Buster that's making it the fight. Buster is going to get right back on top of his game. And there's going to be a sense of urgency for Mike. I think his corner has told him enough that, you know, you've given away. Mike misses with that vicious left uppercut. The left hand is Buster Douglas. Buster, look at these shots landed by Buster Douglas. And if Buster was out of gas in the early going of this round, he's expected us to be in. Look at these shots just loading up by Mike. 7 rounds, and he's already something special going tonight. Tokyo, Japan. I'm Bob Sheridan. You're watching the heavyweight championship of the world. Mike Tyson plays, and the punch stat that's relayed to me, but by the same token, they've got two. Mike Tyson. See it right there, right on top of it, just as I say it. Wow, with the right hand. Looking for that all night. Oh, that's a nice uppercut that time. That drops Buster Douglas. The count's up to 2 and 3 and 4. His eyes from where I'm sitting look fairly clear. It's up to 7 and 8 up. Yes, he does. All right. And the bell ends the 8th round. Different angle. Look at the head snap and the perspiration fly. Well, here we go with round number 9. Now let's see if Mike can sustain it. And fatigue from Buster. But no matter what the story is, Buster trying to finish this thing, and you get an idea Mike is trying to finish it as well. We give a lot of credit to Buster Douglas for making this a big, big fight. Octavio Moran warns the two fighters about the heads coming together. Neither heavyweight championship fight. Buster with one big shot again. He's down to come down than he did in 7 and 8 in his history. When he might be watching him and giving him just down, he comes with the uppercut. Somehow or other, Buster's throwing shots back. Look at this. It's that big right hand, but Mike takes it on the gloves, and he backs off Mike again with the left. While with the right hand is Buster. He's got it back together in the late portion here. Raising left hand, chopping right, misses. Uppercut. Buster down. Look at Mike actually grasping to hang on. Mike missing the shots. Point in round 9, and I expected Mike. Look at that. Did he buckle the legs of Mike? I don't know. He got him again. Buster fights back strong. And now he can't get careless. Look at this. Who would ever have expected this? His mind is willing. Are his legs still? I haven't seen Mike in this kind of trouble before. Look at Mike. And this is a big surprise. All right, there's the bell. Ending the 9th round. Trying to get those arms free. Bangs the body back upstairs in the head. Buster doing just about everything right, but Mike landed that big shot in between, having the night of his life to this point. Oh, Mike tries to land a big right hand. Look at this. As the referee was breaking them, Mike misses the uppercut. Buster not intimidated. He wants to keep it going. And according to my scorecard, he almost needs to. Buster can sustain through the 10th round. Oh, right hand. Buster's landing these. Oh, nice uppercut by Buster Douglas. Look at this. He's knocked Mike Tyson down for the first time in his career. Mike Tyson hits up to 7 and 8. He's not gonna make it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Buster Douglas is the new heavyweight champion of the world. This has got to be, if not one of the biggest upsets in the history of boxing.
23 seconds in round number 10. The winner by way of knockout and new heavyweight champion of the world, James Buster